You discover a cargo manifest on the body, detailing a long list of sundries urgently needed on the front. A bloody trail in the dirt indicates bodies were dragged south of here, toward the raptor dens. The raptors may have dragged away the supplies as well. Retrieving those supplies for Corporal Tegan could help salvage this disaster.
How are you? See you later.
Hey there. Greetings.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
What can I do for you?
So, Paxton says there's no jungle in the Barrens? What do you call this? I've got a pile of supplies to move to the interior, and my camp has been overrun by a forest that, I swear, grows by the hour.
Need help? Be careful.
My supplies. Well, that showed some real initiative, adventurer. Those rapsaws, or whatever they're called, have torn lesser men to ribbons. Thank you.
For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
You got my attention. How are ya? What can I do for ya? Great to meet you. Hi. How are ya? Off with you. What's on your mind? Watch your back.
You probably caught wind of some of them Hecklefang scavengers on the way in. They
Hi. Great to meet you.
You probably caught wind of some of them Hecklefang.
What is it?
What can I do?
You probably caught wind of some of them Hecklefang scavengers on the way in. They reek worse than old Dirty Pete here. Worthless animals. They steal our kills, rummage through our supplies, and worse, they ain't good for eating. Go kill some, then kill some more if you want to.
Well met.
One of the native species in Kalimdor is the quillboar. Prickly little buggers. Reason enough to hate this continent. The raid started shortly after we established our forward camps. Worse, those spiny fiends seem to thrive in this thorny hell of a jungle. I need you to help beat them back so we can re-establish contact with forward command. While you're out there, acquire one of those twisted branches their casters seem to be using to manipulate the jungle growth.
Greetings.
I told him he was a fool, but Ambassador Gaines insisted he could negotiate an alliance with the Quillboar against the Horde. Even if he succeeded, I, for one, wouldn't want to fight with those pigmen at my side. Well, Gaines hasn't returned, and General Hawthorne will hold me accountable if I lose one of our best negotiators to these squealing savages. Locate the ambassador in the steaming mess of a jungle and rescue him if he's still alive.
Good day to you. You need something? Safe travels.
You got my attention?
Oh, aye. The best Hecklefangs are the dead ones.
honor, friend. Well met.
Good work. Gaines passed through here not long ago on his way to North Watch, and a warm bath. The mission wasn't a total loss, though. We've learned a good deal about these Quillbore and their leadership structure. Now we can handle things my way.
For the Alliance.
Corporal Tegan nods as you deliver your report, then grasps the bramble staff with both hands.
So, this is what the Quillbore are using against us. Do you think they used these to create this jungle?
Great to meet you. Off with you. How are ya? Watch your back.
According to Gaines, Three-Tooth is what the Quillbore call their matriarch. She's been twisting the thorns of this crazy jungle to her own ends, and it was her orders that Gaines be torn apart and fed to the overgrowth. Nice lady. Let's give her a taste of her own. Take the bramble staff you recovered and use it on Three-Tooth to take her out of the picture. Then kill the crone she's been training, to ensure nobody else can take her place.
Be careful.
Tegan's a fool to think the Quillbore caused this sudden overgrowth. Look around you. I've been watching these plants bloom and sprout daily. Each generation is more mutated than the last. This isn't tribal magic. It's something primal and dangerous. The day before last, a great druid passed through our camp. Seek out Neralex, somewhere in the midst of this jungle. He'll know what to do, and bring him some plant samples from around the overgrowth to help his studies.
What can I do for you?
Torn limb from limb. Well, I'd almost feel bad, but the burning hatred gets in the way. She got what she deserved.
Corporal Tegan takes the Bramber staff and snaps it over his knee.
Problem? I'd love to keep you here behind the lines, but it looks like you've been summoned to the front. Ambassador Gaines, remember him? Has relocated to forward command, and in his latest missive, he's requested you personally to assist him. You'll find our forward command operation south of here, in what's become known as the Fields of Blood. Be careful, adventurer. The Horde has taken to ambushing some of our officers en route.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
I am honored. Elune, light your path.
Ah, samples from different parts of the overgrowth. These will be immensely helpful, yes. Thank you, adventurer.
Goddess, watch over you. careful.
The energies unleashed here surge through the wildlife, twisting them into powerful and unstable forms. If allowed to spread beyond this grove, these deviates will wreak havoc on the existing ecosystem, devouring local prey and driving out the weaker natural creatures. You must go and cull the population of the overgrowth. Return when this task is done.
Greetings, traveler.
The corruption unleashed here must be studied if we're to find a way of properly fighting it. Luckily, not all the creatures have been as altered as others. The smaller snakes drink little water and do not eat plants, so their exposure to the energies here has been minimal. They've still absorbed enough to change coloration. Go collect these snakes from the overgrowth and return them to me, so we can see just what is happening to the creatures here.
The winds guide.
There's got to be a way to cure these poor creatures without having to take their lives. I have an idea, but I'll need your help, adventurer. The lashvine plants that roam here hold seeds full of the primal energy of this place. Collect these for me, and bring them back, and we'll see if something can be done.
I...
These will do perfectly. Bright colors like these don't occur naturally in the Barrens, but they haven't developed any other mutations so far.
What brings you here?
I'm concerned by how active these are. Nevertheless, it simply means we must continue to act quickly before the corruption here becomes worse. Based on what you've brought me, I think we may have a solution. I've imbued the Lashvine seeds with healing energies. Simple contact with these should imbue the creatures here with enough energy to force out the corrupted influence. Go and attempt to heal the mutated raptors and planestriders by sprinkling the seeds on them, and report the results back to me.
What brings you here?
Thank you, adventurer. I'm pleased to see you return intact. The viciousness I've been seeing among these creatures is startling. If I have truly sown chaos, it is time for reaping. The lumbering outgrowths of plant life shamble through the imbued stream here, adventurer. They are a direct manifestation of the unstable forces mutating this area. Slay as many as you can, and we might be able to slow the spread of the overgrowth further. And while you're at it, be on the lookout for parts of them that appear especially corrupted. Bring any such pieces to me.
Greetings. Illuminati.
Oh dear. It seems the forces at work here are a bit difficult to control. Please, don't bother Naralex with this. It would only upset him.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Naralex slowly takes the squirming heart from you, visibly disturbed.
I've been a fool. The one truth I did not want to accept has been staring me in the face this entire time. This foul thing is proof of that. You and I have much work to do. This confirms it. The overgrowth here is not being caused by a mere overabundance of energy. Do you understand? This is beyond what happened at the Wailing Caverns now. A rift into the nightmare must have torn open in the middle of the very land we're standing on. And to think it's my fault, I'm done picking at the edges of this wound. Go to the west, to the center of the overgrowth, and meet me again there. We will dive into the heart of this corruption and force it shut.
Ishnu Allah. Till next we meet. Elune be with you.
We've done it! The Nightmare's connection to this place has been severed. The rest of the land is safe from this intrusion now, and in time the aberrations here will be subsumed by the balance of nature. I cannot thank you enough, adventurer. By helping to restore order here, you've let me make amends for my foolish actions.
Goddess, watch over you. Greetings. May the stars guide you. Can I assist you?
got my attention. Safe travels.
Good day to you.
Hey, adventurer. Are you headed to support Corporal Tegan? He's in charge of keeping the supply routes open. He's got two of the most ornery dwarves I've ever met in charge of sundries. If you want to make an impression on those two crotchety hunters, you're going to need to show that you can hold your own against the predators around here. The raptors west of the hold here are especially vicious. Bring Gocho some fresh hides, and you'll make an impression while supplying the troops in one swoop.
Hi, what's on your mind?
Hey, you're tougher than you look. These Terratooth hides reflect arrows and turn axe blades. They don't go down easy, but their hides are worth their weight in silver in these light-forsaken barrens. Nice work.
Safe travels. You got my attention. Watch your back.
looking for something specific? Be careful.
What's on your mind?
Hey there.
What can I do for you?
Can I help you? What can I do for you?
Hi? Off with you.
Out with it! What? Speak quickly! Quickly, quickly! Do not waste my time. Are you trying to make me angry? You wouldn't like me when I...
Respect the lion.
Speak quickly! What can I do for you? Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Need help? Greetings. What can I do for you? King's honor, friend. Well met.
Ah, adventurer. I've been talking you up to the general here. Thank you again for saving my life. I have not forgotten my brush with death at the hands of the Quillbore in that filthy jungle. The general here has ordered some tactical strikes, but he stops short of genocide. I have no such qualms. Take this horn that I borrowed during my negotiations. Blow the horn within the bristleback challenge ring west of our position. You can't miss it. I want you to challenge the champion of the bristleback, Sabersnout, to single combat. His death in front of his followers will leave them in utter chaos.
Go with honor, friend. Light be with you. Be careful. Greetings.
The Horde has taken to calling this region the Fields of Blood. It's an apt name. These reeds run red with the blood of some of my best men. I've sent out recon patrols to crush the Quillbore and report on the Horde troop movements. But not all of them return. They could use your support out there. Patrol the fields and seek out the desolation grunts that are causing us so much grief. Do not expect them to surrender. Their war chief has instructed them to fight to the death.
Light bless you.
Strategically, control of a region requires constant observation. See here on this map, I've identified a number of strategic hills, similar to this one, that the Alliance must acquire if we are to keep the enemy under our thumb. My scouts have already marked their location on the field. What I need is someone to spearhead their capture
and you're the man for the job. Seek out neutral gray flags on hills to the north, east, and south of the Torajo ruins. Capture one and defend it.
Oi! Quickly, quick!
Respect the lion, adventurer. A ferocious killer. You gotta admire the elegance of the beast. Muscle and claws. Running down its food. So primal. I'm sorry, my mind wandered. As I was saying, I respect these lions, but they're just murder on our patrols. I mean that literally. The men are afraid to go to the bathroom alone at night. Can you help make our camp a little safer? Baron's lions like to linger under trees. Nice work. How was it? Did you enjoy the hunt? Did you run through tall grasses, the scent of your prey urging you forward, until you leapt at its throat, adrenaline surging as your slavering fangs? Well, something like that. It's true what they say. An army marches on its stomach, and we've been marching a long way. I'm thinking if we barbecue up a few of those giant lumbering storm snouts, we'll have enough meat to feed us for weeks. Storm snouts are big and slow, so they should be easy to kill. Except, hey, you're not carrying any metal on you, are you?
I've the finest wares in the land. See you soon.
Need help?
A boarpocalypse, you say? These animals certainly have a unique idea of single combat. No matter, you've done well. With the Quillbore in chaos, I should have no trouble convincing the field commanders to execute any strays they find scurrying about. The general need not know we've stepped up the campaign. It's for the better.
King's honor, friend.
Very good. We may never drive the Horde completely from these lands, but with a strong presence, we can undermine their will to fight.
Need help?
Your report, adventurer? Incredible adventurer. You're a real asset to the Alliance. I'll see to it that my men follow your example.
What can I do for you?
Our policy of conscripting non-violent criminals from the Stormwind stockades has come back to haunt us, adventurer. Some of my less scrupulous soldiers broke ranks after our victory in Torajo and are looting the remains of the city. This is a breakdown in discipline. Worse, the desecration of their homes only spurs the enemy to fight harder when our ultimate goal should be peace. Take these manacles and bring the Torajo rooters to justice. Speak to them first, but you may need force to subdue them.
Light bless you. Light be with you. Be careful.
The general is too preoccupied with the looters in Torajo. Too soft. We ought to be focused on our next move against the Horde. There's valuable intelligence that might be compromised if we allow the ruins of Torajo to continue to burn. While you're running the general's errand, dig around for any maps or notes you can find. I speak a little of the Orcish tongue. I'll be able to make sense of what you find.
Go with honor, friend.
How are ya? Watch your back.
Do not waste my time.
Sam's eyes bug out of his head as you slam the huge slabs of meat before him.
Oh yes, I'll have mine raw. I suppose I can grill some up for the others. How would you like yours?
On your way. What? Watch your back.
Get gabbing or get going.
Speak quickly. Careful out there.
Hey there. You need something? Have a good one. Good day to you. See you around. Hey there.
How are you? You need something? What can I do for you? See you around. Hey there, safe travels.
How are you?
You need something?
Great to meet you, Pie.
What have you dug up for me? Interesting. This notice from Orgarar indicates a change in Horde leadership is underway. I guess heads are going to roll after what we did to Torajo. What's this? A death warrant for the general here. This is good to know. Very good to know.
For the Alliance. Light be with you. Light bless you.
Well done, adventurer. Several of the looters have already crawled back, requesting clemency. I'll let them stew for a bit in the North Watch brig. Thank you for helping maintain discipline in the ranks. It is important for our army to be perceived as soldiers, not common bandits.
Well met.
Thanks in part to your efforts, we've stabilized the situation here. We need to turn our attention south, to Fort Triumph. Fort Triumph is the keystone of our operation in the Barrens, the vital land link between Northwatch and Theramore. I'll pack up and head out separately. Report to Commander Roberts at the fortress, and I will see you there soon. Together, we will secure the frontier.
For the Alliance.
What can I get for you today? Off with you.
Can I help you?
Need help? Hello. Hey there. Well met.
I've the finest wares and all. Interest you on a pint?
Have a good one.
Greetings! Hi, you're a tall one. Making a special purchase? Pleased to meet you. Very good.
Need help? Go with Paladin.
What can I do for you?
More work? What can I do for you?
Hey there. Have a good one.
Hey there. What can I do for you? See you later. See you around. Greetings.
Have you heard? The general never made it. Killed in the field like some kind of dog. The Horde has fought us.
Hello. Have a good one.